The image on this month's chronogram is called Pods, and it is a drawing, India ink and watercolor. This is related to the ocean and the environment, and this has been a focus of my work for the last 2 years. And really the other pieces that I've done are a lot more pointed towards problems in the ocean than this. So even though these are very kind of important issues, I like being a little bit ironic, a little bit humorous about them, so that it is not so serious and not so down an experience to look at these things. And yet it would be something that perhaps sticks with you rather than repels you. If it was too strong, I think the message would be too didactic and annoying. But if it's a little bit humorous, I feel that it sort of sneaks into your consciousness either now or a little bit later. What I'm trying to bring up is the amount of greed and overproduction, overfishing that is going on in the ocean. The ocean belongs to all of us. We all love coral and fish and marine environment, and this is very much endangered at this time. One of these pieces is a sculpture. It's called Ghost Nets, nets that have been cut free, loose by mistake from fishing boats that are floating in the ocean and snarling fish and turtles and all sorts of marine life. Another sculpture called Long Lines is my interpretation of these boats with the buoys holding up a line of hooks, and these lines of hooks can be 45 miles long. Another piece I'd like to talk about is entitled Bones. And what I'm getting at here is that the more fishing there is and the more boats there are, the less families and boats can go out. Stocks of fish are much less, and as a way of life, fishing is really being depleted. One of my drawings is called Floater, which is similar to debris. And it's just a reference to all this plastic that's sort of floating around in the ocean. Another piece that I've done is called Poacher. This hangs from a chain from the ceiling. These boats do not need to come in, so the fishing boats can stay out for 3 years in a row. The Catch is a sculpture that has 2 nets. One of the nets is the catch, which is the marketable fish, and the other net is the byproduct. And these are the dolphins and the turtles. Fishing village is my interpretation of these fishing villages that are in the Philippines and China and Vietnam. And they're these poor people that are living on the water. But I wanted to show who were the most immediate victims of the change in the oceans. In contrast to this, I have tall coral. These are my kind of ironic replacements for the coral. So we can do fine without it. You know, we've got all this junk around here that looks just like it, and everything will be fine, just the way it is. Some of this is a little bit lighthearted, and the rest of it is very serious. I've tried to balance that a little bit and make the viewing of it enjoyable. And I hope people can come away with liking what they see and getting a bit of a message and realizing that this is an important topic.